Hello good people and welcome to a Stormworks stream. How are we all doing today? Let's get a thumbs up in chat. It's been a while since we've done a stream here on the channel. I hope everyone is having a good day and ready for some survival series here in Stormworks. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Got something a little bit different this time that we're going to be doing. A little bit different from what we usually do, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully everyone's excited, ready to go, and enjoying the last couple of updates that we've been having here in the game. I think it's a great time. We just had a rebalance with some career parts and pricing, so it should be pretty cool. Great. Okay, guys, we are gonna get started here. Just go ahead and get everything up and running. Guys, as always, let me know if audio is all right during the stream. If it's not, we can always change it. Let's get Stormworks up and loaded here for you guys. Build the Titanic. I'm not going to be building the Titanic. It's going to take forever to build the Titanic. Cool, so I've actually already got a save all good to go. We have just got a regular, pretty much survival series save. Just kind of made a few changes to it so that we can, of course, do third person. Third person is really useful, especially for you guys watching. So we've got third person enabled. I also have creative menu enabled, just in case we need to do anything during the entire series. If something bugs out or goes funny, we do have it. Now I have enabled 2 add-ons. As you can see, I've already got 1 add-on enabled. Chat, what do you think is the second add-on that I've enabled for this survival series? Come on, tell me in chat. What do you think is the second add-on? I've spoken about it a few times. Let me know. So already got a mission coming up. Hunger mod? No, I haven't gone for hunger mod this time. Haven't gone for hunger mod this time. What do you guys think is the second add-on I've added? I've got the rescue service, yes. Chicken Man has got it right. Chicken Man has got it right. We have got the second add-on, which is going to be the Stormlink, guys. Come on. We've got Stormlink on, and we've also got the AI rescue service on. So we can always use Stormlink while we are doing things, and we've also got the AI rescue service. So if things do go completely wrong, we can use the AI rescue service. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you're probably wondering, where are we? Because this is not the not Beginner Island. No, it's not. It is definitely not. And I kind of gave you guys a little bit of a hint in the thumbnail of this live stream. So, where are we? We are at one of the airport bases. Maybe that, guys, is going to give you a hint at what we are going to be building in the survival series. Maybe some of you guys can guess it in the chat, maybe you can't. But this should give you a good indication of what we're going to be doing. Okay, now for those of you that haven't used the rescue service or you haven't used the actual Stormlink mod, so Stormlink is pretty cool. Stormlink adds a pretty much like transport missions here in game, so you will be able to transport people and you actually get rewarded for transporting them. So you'll notice that throughout the world, these different bases, you can actually pay to open them, and that means then you can transport people around from there. So for example, if we go over here, you can see the station is closed. I actually don't know which ones are open, but some of them should be open for us to use, or we can just buy them to open them up, and that means we can transport people across, which is pretty cool. And then the AI rescue service is a simple command where you can request either a rescue helicopter, or you can obviously request a rescue boat, and they'll come and rescue you, which is pretty cool. So that's always very good for survival series, and I definitely recommend if you guys are going to be playing your own survival series, those are the two add-ons that I would personally add. They just, I think it just enhanced the game. I'd love to see AI rescue service built into Stormworks, just as it is. But I guess you guys will have to ask the devs about that. And maybe the Stormlink, I'd like to see more missions like Stormlink built into the base game. We all know that career is a little bit lacking with the missions. But yeah, so hopefully I've seen some guesses in chat for what we're going to be building. See a lot of people saying helicopter, a few people saying planes. Of course, that is quite self-explanatory considering we're at an airport base. But what about a VTOL, guys? What do you think about a VTOL? Thumbs up in chat if you think we should do a VTOL for the survival series. I think it's going to be quite fun. Maybe we should do modular engines too? What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. I'd love to hear it. Let me know what you guys think about a VTOL and using modular engines. For now, at least. We'll upgrade it to jet engines at a late stage. Cool. Chicken Man says nice. Okay, a little thumbs up here. Cool. Okay, so as you can see, we've got everything turned on. Everything is good to go. By the way, for those of you that are wondering, I do have custom menu open, so I do have the creative menu open. I see a lot of thumbs up. Fantastic. But here we go. You guys can see the settings. So now you can say I'm cheating in any way. Here are the settings for the game. Vehicle damage is on. NPC damage is on. Player damage. Sharks. Megalodons are off. Auto refuels on, infinite money off, infinite electricity off. All the components are unlocked by default, by the way. So we do have access to absolutely everything to start off with. Engine overheating is on, of course, and I've just enabled the third person things, which are usually disabled. But everything else is stock standard, pretty much survival series. I see a lot of thumbs up. Fantastic. That is good to hear. Okay, so guys, we are going to get building. So I had a couple ideas for what we should build in the survival series in terms of vehicles. So as I said, I want to build a VTOL. I've kind of got a little bit of an idea. I've kind of got like a V22 idea in my head. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to play around. So we're in the editor. We have 20,000 worth of currency to play with. So not a lot, but I think, to be honest, I think we should be fine. Modular engines, I don't think it's going to be too expensive. And the reason why I went for a aircraft today is because we've got all the new windows. I think we can build some really cool cockpit designs with these new windows today. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to work. Along with that, modular engine stuff is not too expensive. So we should be able to get a quite nice, decent engine out of it. And then go from there. Cool. So let's start building. So we're going to get the x-axis on for symmetry. We're going to build a rough, like a very, very rough shape to start off with. So as I said, I'm thinking of doing Osprey kind of design today, but we'll see how we go. So we've got quite a big area to work from. So let's just start off with something like this. We'll do our general design maybe here at the front for the nose. Let's do something like that. And you can kind of get the idea how I'm starting to build it. I like to build always the front and then work our way backwards in terms of what I want in the interior. So I think something like that, and then maybe at the back we can start sloping it up like this. Possibly, this is once again just a very, very rough design of what it could look like. So something like that. I think we have enough space to work with inside this hangar. It's not going to be a huge creation, but it's not going to be small either. Cool. So now we got that, we can start getting some windows and things. So let's go with windows. So we should use, I want to use the new stuff. So what should we do? We can use the new diamonds. That could be pretty cool. To use the new diamond shapes for the windows. Something like that, for example. And then on the edge we could use, I guess we could use the corners. So this is 3x3 pieces. These are the new ones, which I think are pretty cool. We can use one of those. And we can just build this out a little bit. Like that. And let's go and build the 3 ones. Yeah. Something like that. For our front. Something like that. And then we've also got the new piece, which is, where is it? This piece here, I think. Yes. These are one of the new pieces, which I think are absolutely incredible to have one of those pieces. We never had that before. So now we can actually close this piece off. We could build a little top piece, but I think I'm going to probably skip that top piece for now. And we can do something like that, maybe. We'll see how it looks in a few seconds. Let's get some wedges. So I'm going to go up here. Let's grab a 2x2 pyramids. Bring it back like that, maybe. And let's use a 1x2 pyramids, maybe. Something like that. And then I guess we could do that over there. And then possibly even do another one of these over here. Like that. And that could be the start of our vehicle. Cool. Let's go and get rid of some of this inside stuff. And try and make it a little bit more easier for us to work in here. Get rid of all this stuff in here too. And we can do something along the lines of that. For the front shape of our VTOL. And then you can imagine that this is going to go all the way back like so. We could even curve this piece here. Why not? Curve this piece. This piece might be flat at some stage for our wings. Maybe a little bit further like there. And then it's going to go all the way back. I don't want to make it too long. But I think something very, very basic like that. I don't want to make it too wide either. But we'll see how it goes. As long as I can fit a couple seats and things. What I might do is actually just extend it one out. Because, yeah, I might just extend it one out. Because I think that's a little bit too thin to fit a couple seats in there that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete that. Let's just work a little bit backwards here. Grab that. Let's see if we can do something like this. 1, 2, 3. Could do something like that, I guess. And then let's grab some windows again. Where are all the windows? Over here. Where are the diamond pieces? Diamonds. It's very confusing, these diamonds now. I remember which one is which. So that's the 2 which we used earlier. I wanted the 3s. 1x3, 3x3x4. Is that the one? No, that can't be the one, can it? Maybe that's the one. So that's by 3x3x3. Yeah, that looks good actually. We could even do something different here in the front. I'm just coming up with different designs, guys. This is not set in stone at all. We're just coming up with different ideas here of what we could work with. Different plans. But ideally we want to get seats in here. So actually let's get the seats in before we do anything else. So that way we know how much space we can work with. So we're going to leave one gap in between there. You can imagine that our doors are going to be over here, possibly in the future. So if we work with that kind of as our shape, we could do something around that. Okay, and then over here, let's get that going. Let's get a square for this, and then we know how much space we have to work with. So let's just go and angle that, put that over there. Yes, over here we could do something like that. Maybe bring this like that at a later stage. Something like that. And then here at the front, we could do maybe something. Let's see, what if we were to use 2 and then drop down into that to have like a little bit of a pointy nose at some stage. We could do something like that, I guess. Cool. Let's do another block here. I'll catch up with chat in a few minutes. Just want to get the general design done of what I was thinking. And we'll get rid of some of this stuff. And I guess we could use some wedges and things. I haven't planned any of this, guys, so a lot of it is just freestyling as we go on. Let's do something here. Just a general design of the nose. Okay, we're going to have a fun time trying to figure out what we're going to do with these windows and things, but we could always just bring it back and change it back to something like that if we wanted to get more of a wider nose. Once again, just play around with it. Fine until we find something that works for us. We could do, let's see what we can do for windows here. So let's go and grab some windows and let's see. So where's our diamond pieces? So these ones, I think, are the ones that I said I wanted to use. Let's see if we can fit those in somewhere. So you see, if you put that there, it kind of blocks that chair. So we could have moved the chair back, I guess, by 1. Put that over there, and then I guess we could get something else there. I don't know, I'm just playing around with ideas in the moment. Oh, they've added more windows, so a little bit less issue. Yeah, but the thing is, you get more things, and then you kind of like a little bit harder to play with things. I'm also just worried, and we're looking at money-wise also, that's another thing we need to just keep in mind. Yeah, I do a diamond. Well, that's what we got. We got the diamonds here. And I was thinking of doing something like that, but I don't know. I'm still playing around with the ideas. We could always change this, I guess. And bring this back. So we could do diamond shape over there. And then go into one of these, which would sit somewhere over here. Need to bring up one more forward, so let's just put that there, and then bring this across like that. Cool. And we'll play around with that design there in a few minutes. Over here, what we could do is, why don't we grab 2x2 inverse pyramids, which are over here. So that should fit here, if I'm correct. Yeah. That should fit there, and then over here we could do, I guess we could do another one, but I don't want to squeeze that area off too much. That would go back too far, and I guess we could do 2 over there. Still not kind of getting the shape that I was looking for, to be honest. You guys know me, I'll do things over and over and over again until I'm happy, absolutely happy with them. Cool. Could do that, and then that. Oh, we can play around with that in a few minutes, I guess. Let's go and get this sorted out here at the top. So we're going to go and do, how far back is this? 1, 2, 3 blocks. Okay. So we could do something like that. Grab these ones again. Stick this one over here. It means that this doesn't match up, which is fine. We can always play with that and change around what we have here. We could even change that into a 1x2. So 1x2 inverse pyramids. That way it would kind of match a little better. Something like that. And then you could use this across here. And then you could use like that going up twice in theory. If you wanted to get a really like rounded off shape there. I don't think we're gonna go for that much of a round shape there. I think we're gonna get a little bit more squarer. So for example, we will square this off at some stage and then that off at some stage. So something like that. That's what I was going for. Get this all built in there, get this built in there. Cool, get this built in there. I think height is fine. We're gonna delete this stuff and probably get some windows here at some stage. So I can probably delete some of that stuff there too. Cool. We could even replace this middle piece with a window if we wanted to. Let's go and grab this stuff done here. So I'm quite happy with how we've got this. Let's replicate the same thing on this side. Invert. And then we're going to go and do something like this, but we're going to actually slope it more back. So if we grab one of these, do something like that. Gonna have to delete that piece there, but get it quite nice and rounded here in the front. And then over here we should be able to switch to, let's see, does this fit here? It should. There we go. And then we can do something like that. Something like that, and then do something like that. So it's a little bit wider than what I would like, to be honest. But we can play around with it. Try and get some nice ideas here. What if we go to maybe that? And then into that and that. That could be another option too for us to do. And then into that. Yeah, it doesn't look completely bad. Do feel like I would like to change it in the future though, but I think we're going to leave it like that for now, guys, and we'll just update it as we carry on, really. So let's kind of get the rest of this done here, and we're going to go into, I think, this. Yeah, and then this can go over here. Cool. So that's what we're going to go with for now. And then in the front, we're just going to close all this off. I'm going to use a 1x2 wedge and then a simple one here. Cool. Okay, so that is done. I'm happy with that. We can add some windows and things in some of this area at a late stage. Let's just go and try and connect this together. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure it out. I guess we could use just this, like that. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going for. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. Smooth frame. It just takes. You just have to redo it and redo it until you find it like what you like it, to be honest. But yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Trust me, this design is not going to stay like this. It's going to change. It will definitely change. You guys know that. Things will take time. Okay, cool. Let's go and fill out the floor of the VTOL. Let's get the wedges in here. Height, I think I'm okay with the height. Yeah, I think I'm okay with the height. We could always drop it down one more, but and like drop it down over here, but I think the height should be all right. Cool. Okay. What else do we need to do? Well, we're going to build the wing part, which is going to sit about yay high over there. Probably get wedge pieces over there. Yeah, that should be all right. And then we can do... Should we do some wings? How much are wings? 100 each. Expensive. But probably worth it. Actually, no. Let's not do wings. We can just do normal blocks, I think. And we're going to do normal blocks till about here, I think, for now. We don't have that much space to work with, so I just want to make sure we have enough space for our propellers and things. And then something like here, we could use a 1x4 pyramids. Something like that. And then this could always be angled across if we want it to be, so something like that if we really want to do it. Cool. Okay, so very basic designs so far, ladies and gentlemen, but that's fine. All good with basic designs. Let's get some seats in here while we're at it. We should be able to fit some seats in. Yep, there's 2 seats inside there. We're also going to get some landing gear or a wheel. Get a wheel coaster here at the front. Nothing special. Cool. This is probably going to be a window here, and then this will probably be a door going across for whatever we need it to be honest. We can also possibly add on a little bit of a side area to carry our fuel. Just thinking about that now. So maybe if we were to do that from here into an outside section, and this in theory would be carrying our fuel for us. Delete some of this. We'll obviously make some space for it at a later point, but I'm just getting a rough shape done for that. And then you can imagine we'll also have some wheels on there, maybe over there, and then towards the back we'll start sloping this up, I think. Let's fill out this part. It's going to go into a wedge here. Cool. Okay, so very basic, very basic VTOL, guys, as you can see. Very basic one so far that we've got in our design. This will have our cockpits and things inside it. Let's just spawn that in. I want to see what that's going to look like. So yeah, very basic VTOL at the moment. I don't know. Let me catch up with chat for a while. What do you guys think so far? It looks a little bit chubby. Yeah, it's going to change. It's going to change as we go through. But I think it will look half decent once we get going. And you must remember that VTOL will be great for search and rescue because we can do really quick speeds. We'll be able to hover over things. Hopefully it'll be quite decent on fuel too. Hopefully. But we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, chunky. Yeah, chunky at the moment. It will get rounded off. We'll round it off, but well, now for survival series for first episode, I don't think we can go wrong, to be honest. Cool. Let's go and start just doing a little bit more detailing, and at the back too. So at the back, we're going to start sloping it into something a little better here at the back. Also just keeping an eye on our cash flow. Possibly something like that, and bring it across into rear parts like that. And then we can imagine we're going to get this out like so, and then possibly get this out like so too. Maybe that's too wide. Yeah. Let's just bring us a little bit closer in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, something like that for now. We'll be fine. We're going to get that down a little bit there at the back too. And then we're going to start angling this here at the back too also. So maybe use 1x2s. We can also extend it at a later stage if we need to. Let's delete that. And let's just bring this back. Fantastic. And we're just going to bring this back like that, and then we're going to start connecting all this together at some point. Cool. And we can connect that too. Cool, and then this can get joined together. This is going to get joined together too. I guess we can put a door here. A little bit more frontal than what I was expecting to put a door, but I guess we can put a door over here at some point. Let's get this closed off for now. Okay, let's get this angled and done up to how I want it. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to do Let's do a 2x2 pyramids over here. And then we're going to go into, I guess, go across like so. Then maybe into one. Yeah, let's try one over there. So I like to, instead of going back into my inventory, I always like to just quickly just find parts on my creation that I can quickly just use control and copy them. And then it makes it a little bit more quicker. I'm not really happy with this. I want to get rid of this. And I want to go there, close this in, and then I want to go into 2x4 over here. Yeah, I guess that would work. Actually, no, let's go into a 1x2 instead. Cool. There we go. That's what I want. And the reason why I was doing that is so that we can angle some pieces quite nicely here. So, you can imagine that this is going to be over there. This is going to go there. And then we're going to go across like so. Actually, let's use a 1x2 wedge over here. There we go. And we're going to go like that. Grab this, and let's go into a wedge across there. So you can start to see the idea on the side pieces, and those will contain our fuel for us, which will be great. We're probably going to get some windows maybe over there. It's a later point in time. Over here, we can switch this into a pyramid piece like so, and go up into there. Grab some wedges, stick some wedges there. Cool, happy days. Okay, getting there. Slowly but surely, guys. Let's go and fill some of this in. We can delete some of this extra stuff that we don't need. Remember, this will all gives us space to get fuel in at a later point in time. I think we can even get rid of some of this, can't we? Maybe later. Okay. Cool. So that's the door over there. That's going to be our pilot seat and stuff. Okay. And now we just need to round this piece off here at the back and make that look half decent. So we're going to build that out like that, and we're going to use our 1x4 wedges to hopefully bring this all the way to the back here. And then we'll start by working on connecting all these up. So something like, let's see, let's see if we can use maybe a 2x2 pyramids over here. See what that would look like if we were to put those in. So something like that. Yeah, that could work, I guess. And we could join this all up together here. Let's grab one of these. And then over here, I guess we could always push this back a little bit to get another one of those in there. And we could go into maybe, let's see, what if we were to use that, but then that wouldn't match with that, which is the issue. I guess we can go into a 1x2 over here. And then from there, we could go into something like that. I don't know. Just playing around at the moment. Coming up with some designs. Usually when I would build something like this, guys, I would work from a photo or get some inspiration from somewhere. So at the moment, I'm just taking this straight out of my head. And I think it's going all right. It's not too bad. It's not the worst creation I've done. And let's go and connect some of this stuff up over here. So here we can go into 1x2 pyramids like so. Invert this around. Cool. And then we can go up into that, use 2x4s. Yeah, we'll play around with it. This is just to get the rough shape done, and then once you get the rough shape done, you can start smoothing things out, you can start getting your designs exactly how you want them to get. At the moment, we're just getting a rough shape up and done. And then we can start playing around with what we want. Let's go there, 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 there. Cool. And let's get those in there. Okay, cool. Happy with that so far. We can even make a ramp here at the back at a later time if we wanted to. That could be another cool thing to do, I think. Okay, now we need to play the fun game of trying to get this to all match up over on the side. So that is going to be quite fun. I guess we can use 1x2 inverse pyramids and then use a 1x4 across there. Possibly? Let's see. Doesn't really match up with this though. Let's see if we were to do... So that would go there. That would need to come out by 1 in order for it to match there. Okay, so that could work. We just need to fix this here at the back and maybe get rid of this piece. Possibly. What if we were to use... Let's see, these... Get rid of that. Maybe switch it over to 1x2. Could work. And then over here we could use one of these. That, and let's grab this. Well, now grab this, remove this, put this over here. Go up, and I just want to fix this area here now because I've messed that all up. That will take 2 seconds to fix. Cool. And there we go. Get that connected over there. Fantastic. Okay, and then this stuff here, we'll just go and do that. Happy days. We could even round this off here, to be honest. We could do some rounding there, but for now, I think I'm okay with how it is. Cool. We're going to play with this stuff at the sides too. And probably do... It's probably a little bit too big, to be honest. Let's try and go a little bit smaller with this. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Cool, maybe extend this by 1. We're going to put some control surfaces and things on this. So this should work a little better. So for example, we can get a rudder. Grab 2 of them. Take invert off, by the way. Grab those, put them over there. Keeping an eye on our cache also, by the way. Okay, so very basic so far. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We can even reduce the size here if we need to. Not bad. Okay, cool. I think it's alright. Oh, we need to fix some of this. What happened here? Did I delete that at some point? Maybe I did. Let's just fix this. And then we're going to use what, a 2x4 here. What was I going to put over there? What did I have here, chat? Did I have something here? Did I delete something? What did I have? Sure, I had that all boxed off and done. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I deleted something. They should add a 3x1. I agree. They should. I definitely agree that they should add a 3x1. It would make building so much easier. Yes, Control Z you can undo. Force of habit, I always use this. And I prefer that actually. Everyone to their own. So what can we do here, ladies and gentlemen? I guess we could use... We could fix this at a later point and maybe we can do like do one of these. Could do something like that, and then for here you could use a 2x4 permit. Like that. Something like that, and then to fix it we would just need to come down here and fix this little piece underneath here. And And here you could just do that, and then we just need to kind of join all this random stuff up together. It's not the easiest to do over here. So we could do, get rid of that, grab that, and then grab one of those. No, not those. One of those. Yes. Okay, so we've got that on. I'm going to rotate that and do that. Delete all this stuff that we don't need anymore. Close this off here at the back. And do this and this. Fantastic. There we go. Got there in the end. This we can also fix if we want to. Cool. Let's do that and that. And then over here we can get rid of that. Maybe do something like that. Cool. Yeah, why not? Okay, we're going to close this off here too. So let's get a block in there. We might as well do our fuel also while we're here now. So we're going to go up here, up here. Can use custom. We're going to use custom fuel tanks, I think, for today's build. I think we can fit enough fuel inside these spaces. So do we have a fluid spawner? We should do. Fluid spawner, yes we do. Cool, so we can get a fluid spawner in there, and those are going to go up into the wings and then across over to the engines, which we're going to have there at a later point in time. Okay, I think that would work quite well. Okay, let's go back into our cockpit area. So that's all good. We're going to have fuel all the way along here. And might as well just close this off. If you guys want to get more capacity with your fuel, what you can do is with these pieces here, so all this stuff here, if it doesn't have any wedges or anything on it, what you can do is just go over here and use wedges, and that way you get extra capacity inside here. Like that, and then you can do the same thing over here. I'm just going to delete some of these extra blocks that we don't need. And then we're going to go and put that over there. I just don't want to block that piece underneath. So we would just go and fix this. And make sure it faces the other direction. So like so. And then this one is going to go across like that. Oop, there we go. Cool. And then this piece would go up there. This piece would go up there like that. Cool. Okie dokies. And we can just close this off. Cool. So now we've got that filled and that filled. Should all be pretty nice and smooth. I'm going to have to leave that there. Okay. Let's go and spawn that in. How much money does that take us down by? Okay, so you can see it's back heavy. But once we get the engines on here, it's going to be a little more front heavy. So that will be fine. Not bad. I don't think not bad for a quick little build. Not too bad. Looks cool. Thanks. Can you post this on the workshop? Yeah, we usually do at the end of the survival series. I usually post it up on the workshop. Yeah, windows at the bottom of the cockpit. I'm definitely thinking of doing that. That's definitely thinking what we should do. Definitely think that's a good idea. Delete the 2x2 and make it a 2x4. Yeah, like that. We could do 2x4 all the way up actually if we wanted to. We definitely could do that. Okay. Cool. Let's carry on, guys. So the next thing I think I would probably want to work on, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be getting the fuel up from here. So we're going to go in here. Make sure I get there, 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 there. So we're going to get the fuel up from there. We can get a little connection piece over there. I would actually... Thinking about it, I don't know if we should do a cross flow system so we can cross fuel across two tanks. That could be quite smart to do at a late stage. Let's go and get some enclosed pieces. So enclosed pipe straight, wherever it is, there we go. And that's going to go up over here. And we're going to go across into our wings. And we're going to go straight down our wings to where our engines are going to be eventually. Cool, let's use an angle, enclosed, not that one, that one. With the windows being moved out of the top section, I get confused now where things are. I'm so used to clicking on a certain spot to get a certain block, and now because things have moved around, I have to kind of retrain my thing and my finger to make sure I click on the right ones. Okay, so that is good. We've got our control surfaces at the back here. Actually, I think I might move this one down by one. Take symmetry mode off. There we go. And grab this one here. There we go. Okay, so for now that's okay. We also are going to need some control surfaces here and here. Put them facing up. There we go. Cool, so we got control surfaces there. We can even add another one there. How much are these, by the way? They're 100 each. So that's, well, that's quite a lot of money we've just spent there. So maybe we can get rid of a few of them for now. Okay, so we've got that done. We've got our enclosed pipes there. We've got our fuel. We're going to need a battery at some stage, so we might as well get some batteries. I'm going to stick 2 batteries actually here in the front of our creation. That way it puts a little bit of weight in the front, so it should be pretty good. Cool, now we need to take that fuel and actually send it over into our VTOL system. And actually our engines and everything are going to be on here, so we could just use a hose. That could be one way. So let's grab a, let's see, we're going to use a pivot over here. I don't think I'm going to use a robotic. I think I'm just going to use a regular one, to be honest. I think we can get away with just using a regular one, and then we could just use maybe a fluid hose to connect the fuel across to the 2 systems. So hose anchor and put it like over there, for example. And then we're going to build our engines on top of here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do, I think 3 would be enough. We're going to do modular engines, so they can be quite nice and compact, I think. Or we could do a nice design like a shroud on top of it. But I think, let's go with that for now. We're going to build the engine over there. What props are we going to use, by the way? Let's see, rotor. Could use a rotor. What about these ones? Rotor ends, no. Rotor, those are quite big, I think. And they don't really fit. I would like to use those because they're quite nice and big. Yeah, it just doesn't fit. It's like one block. What if we were to do it here? Oh yeah, that would work. What do you guys think? Should we go to the big propellers? Shall we do the big propellers? I think it's going to be a good idea. I think we should do that. I think that'll look pretty cool. Cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with that then. And make it work. What we are going to do though is we are going to disable symmetry. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to leave it like that. One thing I'm going to use, guys, is I'm going to try and use TT's VTOL controller. I think I have it. Let's see. He's got his normal gyro. He's got a VTOL controller, which I love to use. Don't have it here. Maybe I need to get his creation and take it off. Let's just check the Mac controller editor and let's see if it's in here. So TT. You have his VTOL here. He might have it as one whole. I think he's got it as one whole creation. So let's just go out of here. Let's go into insert selection grid, load content, and let's do TT VTOL. I did a video on this quite a while ago, but it's really good. This is in here. Might be out of my downloads. Let's check. So TT. Sure he has one. Yeah, there it is there. TT. Rotor tilt. So this is what we're going to be using for the heart of the controls, ladies and gentlemen. So it's got everything we need here, which is fantastic. It's a vehicle. Fantastic. Thanks, Ezra. Cool. Let's go and stick that on, and we'll move it later. Let's just get all the controls and things that we need. Also need to double check what we need to face in which direction. Collective left. So I think everything's pretty straightforward. Yeah, rudder. Everything is pretty straightforward, I think, on it. User input altimeter, tilt controls on off. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good then. I think we can leave everything as standard as it is. Let's get some modular engines going. Why not? So we're going to grab a, let's see, we'll use gearbox, and we'll face the gearbox down. Should be all right. Yeah, actually, let's get symmetry mode back on, guys, before we do anything else. Gearbox on there and there. Cool. We're going to go into clutch. Kind of building the engine backwards, but I think we'll be fine. We're going to go in there. We're going to grab a, let's see, what else do we need for the modular engines stuff? Been a while since I've used them. Let's see. So we're going to grab crankshafts. Make sure it's facing the right way. What should we do? Maybe that long? Should that? Yeah, that should be fine. For how many cylinders though are we going to use? One, maybe 8, maybe 12. 12-cylinder engine on either side. What do you guys think? I think 12 cylinders is going to be more than enough for each one. Cool. Okay, we are going to join the modular engines together using the pieces here, like so. We are going to get our fuel. So let's do fuel. And we're going to have to get that connected to hose. So we're going to put it over, let's do it over here. And let's get a hose on it. And we're going to make sure that gets connected via rope. And via rope, we're probably also going to need some pumps. So might as well add the pumps in to push the fluid from our storage, which will be over here. Make sure it's the right way. That's out, so it's the other way around. Cool. Okay, so that's fine. We've got our pumps, we've got our engines, we've got fuel done. We also need air, so we're going to need an air intake on the modular engine. We could stick that, let's find a nice spot for it over there maybe. Yeah, why not? And we can do, what can we do for that? Maybe air filter? Yeah, very simple air filter over there. For that, what else do we need on the modular engine? We're going to need some exhaust. So let's grab some exhaust. And we can join the exhaust to go down. Exhaust there maybe? Yeah, why not? So exhaust can go over there, and then we can just use normal exhaust pieces. Cool. Okay, so that's the exhaust done. That's the manifold done. Everything else is good on there. We do need some way of starting it up. Now we could use an electrical engine, but I think I'm going to go with a... we're going to go with a belt. I think would be the best rev here. Cool. I wonder if we should go 12, well, because we're at 4, 8, 12. Maybe we should go 9-cylinder instead. Flywheel makes more engine more stable. Yeah, it does. I've never really built with flywheels. Okay, so we've got that on. We can grab some starters. Don't think we're going to need electrical engines, to be honest. I think one starter should be enough. We could even add another one over there. What else do we need? So it's been a while since I've done the modular engines. And usually I think we would upgrade this one to a proper jet engine at a later stage. I think we're good. Exhaust, we're done. Cooling. Cooling. Cooling is the next thing that we need to worry about. So where should we do the cooling? Underneath, maybe? No, let's do it underneath, maybe over here. Yeah, let's do it at the front. So we can do... we can put a pump. Hold on, let's grab a pump. So we're going to put a pump underneath here, like that. That's facing the right way. It is. But we do sacrifice then... I guess we could do it here. Delete that. We can put it over there. And then we could put our radiator here. So rad, we'll use I guess we'll get away with normal size one. And let's put it over here if we could, but I just need to build something first before we can do that. So I'm just gonna build some blocks there and grab the radiator, stick it over there. Delete that, delete that, delete that. And then we're gonna go, oh, the exhaust is here, isn't it? Let's move the exhaust to here. Gives us a little more space, and exhaust there. And then we're gonna go cooling pump, and then this one is gonna go, let's think about this and the way I've oriented this. I think I'm gonna switch the orientation of this radiator to that. And that way we're going in there, then we're gonna go down. Oh, but I've got my fuel there. Okay. Let's remove the fuel for now. We'll put it somewhere else in a few seconds. Let's go down here, across, and then down here. Okay, so that's fine. And now we just need to do the fuel. I guess we can put it anywhere, can't we? So the fuel intake. Find it. Stick it over there. We're going to get a rope anchor, stick it there, and we're going to connect the rope anchor there and the rope anchor there. Cool. Okay, so that's my very shoddy modular engine design so far. It will look better, guys. Don't worry. It will look better at a later stage. Let's fill it in a little bit. Make it... yeah. That should be okay. It's like an exposed engine. Think of it that way. And we'll just fill this in with some blocks. We're doing okay. We've got about 10,000 left of our money, which is actually quite a lot, considering. Okay, so we've got all that done. Air is done, fuel's done. We've got exhaust, we've got a starter, we've got cooling. Oops, yeah, we need to add on that piece for the cooling. I took that off actually. So we need to add that on somewhere in here. Need to try and make it fit in here somehow. Okay, let's undo what I just did. So let's go here. Let's put the radiator at the bottom, like I originally decided to do. Let's guess we could go down. Let's delete one of these. Let's delete one of those. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. And then we're gonna go into cooling. Good spot, by the way, for noticing that cooling manifold was missing. Thank you to chat. Big thumbs up to whoever that was for reminding me about that. We're going to delete that. We're going to put that there. We're going to go there. We're going to go there. And we're going to go there. Cool. We deleted. What did we delete? We've got our air still. I deleted my fuel, so I need to put the fuel back. And we could do the fuel over here, actually. Cool. Oh, that's the air intake. This one, nice spot for the fuel, where it actually looks half decent. Yeah, let's do it here. So fuel's gonna go up there, and we can get a fuel anchor, which is gonna go right there. And we're gonna make sure that is connected over there, and that is connected over there. So we've got fuel now, we've got exhaust, we have our cooling, we have our air. I think that's everything. You guys can correct me if I've missed something, but I think we have everything. We are going to need a rescue winch. Yes, we are going to need a rescue winch at some point. Alternator, yeah, we could put an alternator on. How much space do I have to work with here? Yeah, we could put an alternator on. That could be a good idea. I would like to use some proper generators though. Just thinking about it. But for now, let's use an alternator. Can stick, actually I stick 2 of them on. I wonder if 2 is going to kill the engine. I don't think it would. And also, I wonder if this is mirrored correctly. Yes, it is. It looks like it has mirrored correctly, so I'll be fine. Okay, so that's done. Let's see if we can get these engines actually running and see if they can actually power those big rotors. I'm hoping they can, to be honest. What else are we going to need? Do we need a gyro? Can't remember if the TT thing needs a gyro or not. Do we need a gyro for the TTPs? I don't think we do. I think it's got a built-in gyro, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got some tilt sensors and things, so we don't need that. Okay, cool. So that should be good. Let's get these engines running. So we're going to use the NJ modular engine controllers. I've got one that works on set RPS, so we're going to grab 2 of those. And we're just going to put it up in the roof for now. We'll move them at a later stage. Let's get a throttle lever so we can control those engines. We're going to come down here. We can do a throttle lever, I guess, on the roof. So maybe here. Throttle lever. We can also get a key switch to turn everything on. Go. And let's put that on. There. Okay, cool. And this is going to be to control RPS. So we're going to say 5 for starting, max value 20. Let's do 35 sensitivity. Key switches turn everything on. Let's get some electricity to all of this lovely stuff. And let's just connect that there. Cool. We'll get a circuit breaker in at a later time once we've finished our testing. Get all this connected. All that connected, that connected, that connected, all of it connected over there. Cool. Okay, so that should be all the electricity done. We can put some, I'm not going to put any gears on here yet. I'll see how this actually behaves. Let's put these on neutral for now. That's good. What else do we need? We need composite from our controllers or engines. So engine composite, engine composite. We don't need any of this stuff. We've got electricity done. Okay, cool. Throttle lever placed on the roof. Yeah, I don't know. We can always move it later. I guess for testing we can just leave it as is. Good. Ailerons, yes, ailerons. This is the first and best VTOL modular engine ever I've seen. I haven't built a modular engine VTOL before, so it's gonna be interesting, shall we say. And it might be a complete fail, but why not? So that's on, off, on, off, on, off. That's on, off also. We need, let's see, what else do we need? So this is going to be RPS from engine. Okay, RPS from engine, yeah. Throttle, which is over here. Throttle, which is over here. Radiator fans we don't have. Starter motor we do. So we'll connect that over to the starter motors. What else do we have? Fuel. It's one of those. Fuel. And fuel. We also have air, which is there, and air, which is there. Clutch, which is here. Clutch, which is here. And then we've got electrical engine, which we don't have. We can add one. If we don't have enough power to start these engines, we could add a clutch. And sorry, not a clutch, a electrical engine to it. We just need to raise these up by one. We can also drop our helicopter down a little bit. Cool, so that's all that done. In theory, this should turn on. This should turn on. I haven't connected any of this stuff yet, so we can do that later on. But in theory, that should work. Okay, let's try. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Those engines should turn on. In theory. Doop doop doop. Sounds like they're running. Try RPS up. They are. They're not spinning the quickest. You missed electrical node on the right wing. Yeah, we haven't finished. We haven't finished. Don't worry. This is just a quick test. Not bad. So it does work. That's going to be fun, I think. Cool. So definitely the engines are running. They should be running at a good, I think what we said at 20 RPS. So they should be running at 20 RPS. We can check the controller. There they are. So they're running at 20 RPS. They're running at 14.4. Fantastic. Cool. Okie dokies. So let's finish doing this. So apparently I missed an electrical node, which is fine. I caught all the electrical stuff is done here. The only thing I missed is obviously... No, I haven't even missed that. I think everything is connected. Easy way to do it is when you hover over here, see if there's anything missing. Can you see everything's highlighted in white? That's why I like connecting everything straight to the battery. That way when you hover over the battery, you can see if everything is connected or not connected. That's another little thing that I always like to do when it comes to it. So we're halfway through our budget, and in theory we've almost got 100% working VTOL. Now what we need to do is we need to get TT's stuff all connected, and that's going to be fun. So let's see if we can do this. So user input, place your altimeter as close to the nose. Okay, so we need altitude sensor, possible. We can put that right there, why not? We're going to get that onto TT's module, so that would be for here. This is tilt controls, connect to the same lever. Okay, so if I'm correct, remember this used 2 different levers. So we're going to have another lever in, and this is going to be to switch flight mode, maybe over here in the floor. So this is to switch flight mode from obviously from being a helicopter into vertical flight. So we're going to put that in. So okay, so we can do that. We can apparently set the controls. 0 is vertical. Okay, and then okay, vertical. 0 is forward, horizontal. Okay, interesting. What else do we have? We have got some other things we need to connect here, I think. So that's pitch left. So pitch left. We've got collective left. We've got roll, which is the same on both sides, apparently. Okay, we've got elevator, so that would be at the back, if I'm correct. What else do we have? We've got rudder, which will be at the back too, so that would be all this stuff here. We have got all that connected. What about there? Got collective rights and pitch rights, and is that it? I think that's it, if I'm correct. Daisy chaining electric is bad. Yeah. Yes and no. There's positives and negatives to everything. There always is. Cooling tank, you don't have to have one. These engines do actually have cooling inside them, which is quite interesting. But yeah, they actually do have cooling in them. We do need to, I think the last thing we haven't connected is the actual part for us to move forwards and backwards. Yes. Good spot on that one. Because we inverted the props, we need to go and invert our things here. So invert, smart one, nice one, nice catch. We're going to add 2 inverts because we will need to invert the roll. The pitch is fine, just the roll actually. We just need to invert the roll. So nice catch on that one. Cool, and let's go and invert that. Spot on. What else do we need? How do we move our things though? Sure, there was reversed internal. So where do you get maybe one of these things? Is it the elevator? Maybe the elevator is the piece that goes and moves it forwards and backwards. Possibly. Let's try. So I'm going to do that and that. Let's go and spawn that and see if it works. You need to connect the composite from the seat. There we go. Cool. Left seat, right seat, left seat. Why not? Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit too sensitive, which is fine. Can we configure any of this? Forward tilt your... Forward tilt rotor pitch. We got all of our settings here. So pitch limits, up down modifiers, up down minimum throttle. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of settings here that we can change if we want to. Okay. Let's go and just check this actually does move forwards. Did I forget? No, I didn't forget electricity on that, did I? Maybe I did. Oop, I did too. Yes. Okay. Anything else that I forget electricity on? No, we're good. Okay. We have to change the sensitivity of those. They are way too sensitive. If we go forwards, does that... That doesn't tell it to go forwards. We need to turn everything on, don't we? Just turn it on. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I know I'll need the addons at the back. Yeah, I do know that. At the moment, I'm just trying to fix the forwards and backwards, because you can see how it's going like that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, exactly. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, okay, let's try and fix that. So what we should be able to do is let's disconnect what I had on there. So that was the elevator, which I thought was for the riders at the back. That's what I thought it was for, but I didn't see any other controls. What I might do is I might just load his creation and just to quickly check, see which control goes there. My engines are working fine, so we don't need to... Yeah, wobble wobble. Exactly. Wobble wobble. Cool. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. You think the hose might be pulling the prop backs? It could be. It definitely could be. What we could always do is we could always move that to the front, which means that we'll have more than enough space then. Let's just get symmetry mode on and move that to the front then. And let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. So we can grab that, put that over here, and we'll go forwards by 1, grab that and stick that there. And then we can actually close this off. Like that, and then we can connect the rope back. Cool, and connect this rope back too. Fantastic. Loving this stream right now. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so we've got that on. That's good. Now it shouldn't obviously wiggle wiggle anymore because we've removed that part. Let's go and check here quickly. So key switch, throttle up, maximum. We also need to assign seats in this at some stage for Stormlink. Let's see, let's go up. So you can see the rotors are pitched up, but we're actually not moving up, which means, yeah, we don't have enough power to lift this. We don't have enough power to lift this vehicle. Boop, boop, boop. Let's try put some gears on this. So 9 to 5 on the gears. And let's try that. Let's see if we can do it that way. Boop. Jump in, key switch up, throttle up. No more wiggle wiggle. Yeah, I haven't connected it. I haven't connected it yet, so that's something we need to do at some point. It's, yeah, Stormlink, Aviation, and the AI rescue service is what we're using. Yep, there we go. Look, we're up, we're up, we're up. Oh man, we're up. Can we actually hold an altitude? Okay, so it seems like we're just battling with power here, but we're up. Okay, so we're battling with power, but that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, I want to switch this to 1/8 for now. We'll change that in a few seconds. Gearbox, let's make it a little bit 5/2. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Key switch, throttle up. How are we on cash? Okay, we got 6,000 left of cash. Let's see if we can go up now. Oh, there we go. Nice. Look at that. We can add an altitude hold system at some point. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need an altitude hold system. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Cool. Okay, really happy with that. Let's try and fix this thing. So you guys were saying that it's because of the rope, the elevator. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save this. So we're saving it as Survival Series VTOL. Cool. Okay, Survival Series VTOL. Save that off. And I want to load up TT's thing. I just want to double check what he did for this piece here. So what did he connect that to? Switch box. Inverted number. Okay, so that's just connected to a throttle lever. It actually doesn't come from the controller at all. Good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. And then this is, these ones at the back are actually connected to the elevator. Okay, with negative up. Okay, cool. So that's it. That's all I need to know. We're good to go now. So happy, happy, happy. So let's go VTOL. These ones need negative facing up. I guess we could use, what's the difference between using 2 small rudders in comparison to 1 large? So it's 100 versus 150 versus 250. Let's go with this, no? What do you guys think? Should go with one of those? Yeah, why not? Yeah? Go with one of those. Cool. Rotation goes over to elevator. This goes over to this throttle. Goes over to this and this. Cool. Let's go and spawn that in. So now we should be able to use that key switch to move our things left and right. Or forwards and backwards at least, sorry. Yep, there we go. So you can, oh, okay. So that is a problem. we need to raise that up a little bit more because that is way too low. It's touching the ground and, oh, actually hold on. Couldn't we make those smaller? Do they still have the same? Oh, that could be a good idea. I wonder if it still hits the ground now. Let's try. No, I would say that clears. Just clears. Just clears. Let's see if that hits the ground. Yeah, that's pretty good. We are moving forwards. We can even add nose wheel steering. That should be cool. Yeah, like 1 centimeter, exactly. Like 1 centimeter there. But it is working. Oh, I'll make sure I want to stop this, by the way. We need to add brakes. We need to add a whole bunch of things on here. Gonna hit the ground on landing. Well, on landing, you're going to land like this. So I think we'll be fine. Okay, cool. What do we need? I would like nose wheel steering, and I think I'm going to raise this up by 1 here in the front in any case. So let's get a pivot in here, and we're going to use a robotic pivots and stick that in there, and we're going to go and add another coaster wheel. So raise this up a little bit, put the coaster wheel there. Happy days. We can even add a spotlight on that if we wanted to, which could be a cool thing. That will even give it an angle. We can move these wheels to maybe here. Yeah, sure. That will give it a little bit of angle also, which would be pretty cool. We could add shock absorbers in the back if we wanted to. So we could cut down the space inside our fuel, but we could add some shock absorbers. What if you want to land as a plane mode? Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, we just probably wouldn't do it that far. What I also do want to do is I want to do hotkeys. So 1 will be to start the creation, which is the key switch. 2 is going to be for up. 3 is going to be down. Cool, that's fine. That's done. Let's move these controllers into somewhere more logical. So we're just going to go grab them, cut, rotate, down. Yep, paste this one over here. Happy days. Grab this one, cut, down, down, paste. Happy days. We need to put these ones down also, so let's grab this. How many layers does he have on this? 1, 2 layers. Okay, cool. So we're going to cut that and let's stick that in one of the wings, I guess. We can, maybe not. Let's do it over here. Yeah, why not? Let's do it over there. Yeah, sure. So there's 1, and then the last one we need is this thing. Oh, we forgot that middle piece there. That's fine. We also need this whole pack. So let's take all of this and like that, and let's cut it and let's stick it down here somewhere where we'll never see it. Yeah, sure. There we go. Stick it over there. This we can actually flip around and cut, rotate, cross, paste, done, done, done. And we just got this little piece here to fix. So we're going to cut that, stick it in somewhere also. You'll never see it. Like that. Happy days. Cool, we can delete that and we can just bring this somewhere also where we'll never see it. So cut and let's put it somewhere maybe in the back here. Sure, why not? Well, now we'll have to clean this whole creation up at a later point in time too. Stick it over here. There we go. That should be all right. Can I merge, please? There we go. Okay, so we've got that done. That shouldn't hopefully interfere too much there. We could always just do that there. Instead, did I just delete a block? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. We do need a winch for rescue missions. Will you make retractable landing gear? Yeah, we might do at a later time. I'm watching my money at the moment. I don't want to go too far with features just yet. But yeah, I think it's not going too bad at the moment. Cool. So we've got that. We've got that. Maybe some dials and things to see what our speed and things are. So maybe just a very, very basic dashboard. So let's use a speed. We're going to need a speed sensor somewhere in our creation in any case, because I do want to know what our speed is while we're traveling along in the world. So we're going to get that in there. We can do some dials and some other things. So artificial horizon, sure. I guess we could use one of our artificial horizons. How much are displays these days? Ooh, okay, we're not using displays anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. They are quite expensive. Quite expensive. So let's just get some of these in. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe we can do something like that. And something like that. Sure. And maybe a speedo or another one of these. Don't know how much these are costing me, but probably quite a bit. Artificial horizon. Get one in front of each one of these pilots. Okay, and what else should we need? We've got some things there, maybe some fuel. Fuel, sure. We're going to use another dial maybe for the fuel. We can, I guess we could use a composite panel. Or we could even, yeah, composite panel we could use. At the moment, we're just going to keep it very simple with some dials and things, guys. I'm not going to go overboard with the controls at the moment. I think I'm going to keep it very simple at the moment. Cool. Okay, so we can put alt here, maybe. So alt and alt. We're going to do speed. Maybe this one can be fuel. This one can be battery. This one would be our VTOL mode. This one is RPS, and this is on. Cool. Here we have on. Here we have VTOL horizontal, I think it was, and this one was VTOL vertical. We can always change it later. And this will be push and push, toggle, push. Okay, cool, that's done. What else? Alt hold. I would love to put an alt hold system in. I guess we could. Make the back, yeah, I will make the back openable at some stage, and we can probably get some rescue winches and things like that inside here. We do need to get seats though. Just thinking about it right now, we do need to get seats in here, so without obviously trying to make a decent amount of space in here too. So we can probably just put seats along here on either side. That could be a good idea actually. So we can do seats along here like benches. Remember, we will neaten this up once we start getting some cash. That would work. For now, so we got a whole bunch of seats in there to rescue people. We're going to need some equipment in this 9,000. We're going to need some medical equipment. We're going to need some flares. We're going to need all those kind of things in here at some point too. So just going to keep that in mind too. Medical bed. I mean, you could, but the thing is, you can just use equipment. You can just revive them using defib, and then once you've revved them up, you can just, you know, obviously just use medical equipment, and then you're good to go. So I'm not gonna put a medical bed in just yet, and I think they're also quite expensive. But yes, eventually I would like a medical bed inside here. We also need a winch in here at some point. I actually am going to put an alt hold system in, thinking about it right now. NJ plain alt, why not? We'll use that today, and we'll find a space to put that into. So do we have space here? Yeah, sure. Why not? So let's stick it in there. Let's go and grab a keypad. And let's put a keypad in for that. Where can we put a keypad? Maybe over here. And then maybe a toggle button or something. Where can we put a button for alt hold?Maybe over here. Sure. And we're going to put a button. Cool. We'll switch this over. I want to use composite panels at a later stage, but for now I think we're okay with this. Oh, actually, let's do thinking about that now. I'm going to use my seat for the alt hold, so alt hold is not going to be on the seat. So we're going to go number 4, which is going to go over to here. We're going to do alt decide from the keypad, alt in, which is, I think I have an alt shoe. There we go. Pitch is pitch in, pitch out. Okay, so we've got, what are we doing for pitch? We are doing our, so there's a plane. That setting is for a plane normally. So I think we'll use our, you see, alt hold, I think I'm going to use this one for when we're in helicopter mode. I think that's the smartest idea. We can add another system on for when we're in plane mode, or we could just do a switch system, I guess. But let's use this one for helicopter mode. So we're going to do helicopter mode pitch. So where is the pitch? Okay, so we've got collective left and right. Remember, they're two separate things. We're going to actually have to control this. So let's go into this controller. We've got our PID in here already. And we've got 2 different collectives. So we're going to have like almost like 2 different PID, 2 different alt hold systems for this to work. Or the other option is for us to grab our up and down from our seat instead. So this in here can be from composite, come in from composite, get it to be decrypted. Let's see. So we're going to read a value, which is going to be number 3. from the seat, and then that's going to go. Where does this one go? Going to go to the off, and then it's going to go out, and we can actually make it go out as. Yeah, that will be fine. So it can just go out, and then we will have to change his TT's controller. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're going to have to change TT's controller. We can do it for the ailerons. We can do it for when we're going in horizontal mode. We can have it on the ailerons. But the thing is, the ailerons won't help us when we're in vertical mode because the collective is in theory what's controlling it. So that's how we're going to have to control it like that. Cool. So that should be fine. Let's just go and see if I can add something on here. It's a little bit trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so it's not this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So he's got it coming in there. This is 2, this is 3. Okay, so it's this one here. This is coming in, so we need to change that. So instead of coming from our seat, it's going to be coming from our PID alt-hold system. Okay, so it's full. The whole controller is full. I guess we could extend it, couldn't we? We could just make it a little bit bigger. Let's try. Let's see if we make his controller a little bit bigger. Lens. There we go. And let's go. Hold on, that's the wrong controller. Hold on. This is the one I want. Let's move it out the way. Hold on. Let's cut it and stick it over here. There we go. Let's paste it in. And let's just fill this out. There we go. And now we can go on top of it. We can extend the size of it. Add one more piece in, and that's from our alt-hold system. It's going to be a number. It's going to be inputs. We're going to go from here. There it is right there. And we're just going to use that instead. So we're going to go there and there. Cool. So we just bypassed number 3, which is the up and down. That's all we've done by using that. And then this, we might want to change the settings on here to be a little bit more free, but we'll play with that just now. Cool. So that's done. Painting. Guys, what color do you think we should paint our VTOL? What color do you guys think we should do for our VTOL? Thoughts, suggestions? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What color do you think we should do? Gray? Yes, we should do gray. I mean, yeah, we can. I'm gonna do some more windows while we're doing it. Gray and yellow, blue and gray. Get symmetry mode on. Cool. That really completes that nicely there. We can actually even close some of that off. Nah, maybe not. I do want to add some windows though. Possibly some windows over here. I'm going to check chat in a few seconds and see what you guys are all voting for. Red and black, dark grey and white. Yeah, I'm thinking dark grey and white could be pretty cool. Dark grey and white could be pretty cool, yeah. I agree on that one. Okay, so let's do a quick color swap here. So we're going to do grey, paste color, and then what about doing the underneath white? So something like that. So grey at the top, white underneath, or like an off-white. Kind of like this white here. That's a little bit too off. And then maybe black or dark grey. Very dark grey for the nose. Black. and whites. Let's see if we can, if that would work. Let's do plain fill underneath. Just paint this back to grey. What do you guys think of that? And then maybe a dark grey for the windows. Or even white for the windows. Possibly we could do white for the windows. Yellow cockpits. We could do. Back on those. Dark grey at the bottom. Red line. Yeah, we could add a red line somewhere. That's what I have so far. Let's paint that black. That black. Army green, navy blue, please, MrNJersey. Yeah, can possibly do that. We are going to do the seats in the dark grey. Maybe the floor of the... Here, maybe the... Actually, let's do a lighter grey on the floor. A darker grey on... instruments and things. Maybe black on the windows. Maybe here. We could do, let's see, what if we were to go with a 1x2 inverse over here, like so. And then underneath here, maybe do just that. For now, we can always change it later. Or we could even delete that completely. Do that and that. Paint that. Cool. Nice. Yeah, it's alright. Paint this piece there. Cool. Let's see what that looks like. Quite hard to see what it looks like, obviously, with these lights here and being dark. Ooh, that's something we need. We need some lights. We definitely need some lights. We also probably want some doors and some windows at some point, ladies and gentlemen. But I think for now it's okay. Let's close this off a little bit. Like that. Let's add another window. Over there, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. We need some lights in here, so... Let's go across like that. Maybe paint this there. Some lights. Okay, I said I was going to do the lights, so let's do the lights. We can add a simple, I think just a light here should be fine. Let's grab the lights, and we're just going to do simple, regular, old-fashioned lights over there, and then maybe another one over here. So 2 lights I think will be more than enough for this creation for the moment, and we can do a player sensor. What do you guys think? Player sensor, turn them on, or should we just manually turn them on every single time? I guess we could just manually turn them on. We also need some, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do, we can manually turn them on, I guess. So we're going to come here, so lights, and then we're also going to have another one that was going to do spotlight, because we are going to use a spotlight at some point in time. Okay, cool. So let's go. I should use player sensor. I'm going to use a player sensor, guys. Actually, I'm thinking about that now. I don't want to turn them on manually. I want to be able to just have them on to player sensor, because at nighttime. Oh, no, sorry, I lie. I'm going to have them on here because that way, if we leave our creation, we can leave the lights on. So toggle there, and that is number 5, and that's going to go to light switch and light switch. We're going to go onto the light switch and make it a dark gray color, or medium to gray color. That way it doesn't blind us, but we can also see. Cool, so that's done. That is done. That is done. I think we might need to do a proper test flight to see how this thing is actually going to work before we carry on with anything else. We've got 8,600 to work with. We still need to get winch system inside here to obviously lift people up. We also need firefighting capabilities at some point in time, And we'll need equipment and things like that. The downbreath said, for the small corner piece, you don't need to use one of those new ones. Just use a normal. Yeah, we could. Just use a normal. Also look better inside. Oh yeah, that is correct. We could have just used one of the normal pieces. We could have just used one of the... Oh, the windows are always down here, aren't they? I wish they would move the windows up. Let's go. Not this one. It's the ish one, I think. This one? Yes. It's that one. Cool. There we go. There we go. And that's fixed. We could even lower it, but I think that's okay for now. We could even add some more pieces at the top here if we wanted to. I think it's alright for now. MrNJersey, we're rescuing and make it float. In theory, if we were to seal the doors, this thing would float because this could be a completely sealed off area now that we don't have modded XML windows and things. But yeah, we definitely could. Blades, 3 blades. Okay, cool. Let's go actually just make sure this thing actually works. Yeah, we could add sliding doors over here very easily. Sliding doors, non-electric ones, by the way. We could just add them here. So 1, 2. We'd have to approach into our window, but it's definitely doable. I could add them over here, for example. And that way, this whole thing is completely sealed off, which could be quite useful. What grade did we use this one? We're 1, 2. Too tall there, as you can see. We could do sliding doors here at the back, but remember, we're going to put a new thing at some point in time. In any case, I guess we could step this up sooner than later. We really wanted the sliding doors. But I think that can come at a later point in time, ladies and gentlemen. I think for now we're good. Let's just do a little test flight. Let's just see how this thing actually flies now, considering we've added all other kind of things onto it. Okay, so key switch 1, RPS. Oh, we need an option to put this into reverse if we want to also. Let's give it more throttle. Yeah, doors are huge. You can use a custom. Yeah, we could use a custom door, but then it's a door. I want a sliding. Ideally, we would want to start something sliding. Let's go forwards a little bit here. And even I think we can change those gearbox settings too. Why are we not moving forwards now? So with that works. Collective works up and down, but pitch. There we go. Okay, now we're good. We've had a flight before. We've been out already, but we haven't been on a proper flight. Like, this is the first time we're getting out in the world. I do want to check the alt hold system, and let's put the lights on. Okay, so lights, I forgot to put the electricity on them. That's fine, and I think I forgot to put electricity on this keypad, so we're going to bring this back and just make sure I connect all that. Yeah, so you see, I forgot to put the electricity there. I forgot to put electricity there. I forgot to put electricity there. And all of these. I forgot to put electricity there. I forgot to put electricity in a lot of places. I also haven't connected any of this up. I haven't connected my altitude. I haven't connected. Oh, I need to do all of that, guys. I got too excited to go out. So altitude goes there and there. Let's grab a function block for the speed. And I think we can do knots today. So we're going to do x times 1.9 43844. Cool. And that's going to go from our speed sensor into our speed. We're going to make sure this is on absolute, should be right. What else do we need? We need battery and fuel, so battery can get connected over to one of the batteries. Fuel, we need to add them together, so we need a, let's grab an add block. Stick that somewhere in our creation where we won't see it. Here, sure. Let's do an add. We're gonna add our. We need some fluid level, something to measure our fluid. So fluid meters. I need 2 of those. We're going to go level, add, and then go into our fuel. Battery fuel speed, that's all connected, that's all connected. Our lights turn on all of this stuff. Cool, and backlight there. The keypad goes there, that's fine. Throttle, that's fine. I think we're good. Brakes, maybe turn the brakes on when we don't have the engine on. That could be the best solution, I think, for the brakes. So brake, it's gonna go not engine, cool. And not to brake, and then for our landing gear moving, we're going to connect that over to our seat yaw, or seat left and right. Okay, cool. Let's go and just turn that on. Let's just see if that's going to work. Jump in that seat, jump in this seat, and then we should be able to left and right. Yep, so left and right, that works. Fantastic. We also need to do the seat for Stormlink at some times. Do the lights work in the creation? They do. Fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing working. So throttle up, RPS up, and we're going to move forwards out of the hangar, and we're going to try to use the alt hold at some point. Let's see if that works. Cool. Let's go out of the hangar. Okay, so that is working. Very nice. Okay, cool. Let's test the alt hold system. So currently we're at 5, so let's put 10. And then alt hold is 4. Okay, so that doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. Let's try again. Okay, maybe we need more RPS. So it doesn't seem like I have enough power to lift itself. You can see like the tail's trying to see. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's not 10. Oh, that's near. Yeah, that's 14. So alt hold is not doing its job 100%, but it is working, which is good. Okay, I think I've got my alt hold off. I think I need to get a light to know if it's on or off, to be honest. Cool. Speed, fuel, battery, not bad. Okay, let's do a proper flight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stay quite close here. Okay, so we can definitely yaw, that works. We do need some way of rotating though, left and right, for yaw. Okay, so that does work. Did I not connect? Ah, I didn't connect my yaw up. I need to connect that up, okay. Everything else is working though, which is pretty good. So we didn't connect stuff at the back. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that now. Let's just go lower ourselves down. Cool. Here we are done. We can turn the engines off. And that should put brakes on. That should also stop our modular engines in a few seconds. Okay, so let's bring it back. What did we not connect? I did connect those. It's connected to the rudder. So that's fine. Why wasn't that moving though? I think I might have connected the... I think I might have connected the yaw to the wrong system. This, hold on, number 3, because I used number 3, didn't I? 4 is up and down. Okay. So I used the wrong thing. So this was 3, so that should have actually been on here and on here. And then where's number 4? There we go. That's what I wanted. Number 4's there. So that's going to go there, and this one is going to go there. There. One of those. There. Okay, cool. So that's fixed. We also need to just make sure we fix our plane alts, and that needs to be number 4 now. Cool, so that's fixed. And I might have forgotten to, yep, I forgot to even connect that. Wow. Did I forgot even to connect that. I forgot to connect a few things, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I also want to indicate a light to know that I've got my alt system on. So we're just going to get a simple indicator light inside of our dashboard or cockpit here to know that we've got our alt hold system on. Cool, that's connected, and we'll connect that over to number 4. Yes, 4 there, electricity also. Cool, and I think everything is connected to some electricity. Yeah, except that one there. So I didn't even connect that one. Yeah, that is connected now. Okay, fantastic. Let's have another go. I might remove this window here. For now, at least. That way we can get in quite easily. Cool. So we're going to turn this on. We're going to get RPS all the way up max. Up. We're going to get this off. We're going to test this alt hold system in a few secs. Lights, we can get lights on. Happy days. Horizontal, yep, that works. Cool, let's go forwards a little bit so we can just... Up, yep, that's good. Let's go forwards. Out of the hangar. We need to add some spotlights on the creation. We are yawing quite a bit to the right, actually. See how we're rolling like that? So we might need to invert something. Our rotor blades are going in the opposite direction, so that shouldn't be causing any issues for us, to be honest. Let's just go and lift up a bit. Roll works. What about our yaw? Yeah, yaw works perfectly now. There we go, so that did fix the issue, which I'm happy with. Let's try the alt hold system. So we're currently at 12. Let's put alt hold on, which is 4. Okay, it looks like it's pretty much working. Let's go forwards and let's see if the alt hold system remains quite level. It's the wind. Is that windy? Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, it is true. Wow. Didn't notice that. So alt hold system looks like it's kind of working. It's not the strongest, but is it going to go back up now? Okay, so alt hold definitely needs some tweaking to get that working, but otherwise good. Let's see if we can get this thing flying for the first time properly. So we're going to go up quite high. I want to stay over the base. That's pretty good so far. Not falling out the air, which is good too. Center of mass. No, center of mass should be good. Cool. Okay, shall we do VTOL mode? Let's get a thumbs up in chat if you guys want to see VTOL mode. And we're going to go horizontal flight. Might also be able to lower our RPS a little bit. Horizontal flight, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we do it? First time in the survival series ever. Yeah, we definitely need more RPS. Am I gonna crash? I might crash because I've just got rid of all my RPS. Yes, yes. Okay, I guess we're gonna do it then, aren't we? I guess why are we going up like that? That's not on. It like went to 100 RPS and... Okay, let's do it. So horizontal flight is 2. It worked. Oh crap. I need to... Wait. Kinda looks like it's alright. I think we might need to tweak it. Or it might just be the wind. I'm gonna start going back to base. I'm getting a little worried. Go back to base. We're going so far away from base. Okay, it's... we need to tweak... I think we need to tweak our... Wow, we are re-rolling quite a bit. We need to tweak our settings on the controller. It's working, it just... We need to get it to be a little more stable, I think. It definitely is working. I think I also might need... Yeah, no. We might need to add a few more control surfaces somewhere on the creation. Let's just put it back into VTOL mode. Yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah. Yeah, we can add some more control surfaces on it. This is sketchy. Hey, it worked for a first time try. Guys, I'm not gonna complain, to be honest. It's doable. Like, we can definitely fly. Is that actually a mission, or is that... Oh god, that's actually a mission we need to do. Should we risk it? No, I don't think we should risk it yet. I think we should go back to base. Front is not heavy enough. Yeah, we need to do a few things, guys. This is not perfect. It's not finished at all, but it's a fully working VTOL that doesn't look bad within an hour and a bit. So I don't think it's bad. It's working. Oh crap! Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna add some more. We're gonna add some more control surfaces on the wings in a few secs. We just need to get back to base because remember that we're in survival mode, so we can't teleport. We can't just take things back to base. We actually have to fly there, and it's getting dark. So we definitely also want to add some spotlights and things on our creation, and probably want to take it out of that mode. Oops, oops, oops. Hey, that wasn't bad. We crashed the left wing, but we're at base, so it's fine. Okay, so we want to do a few things. So first things first, I want to get some spotlights. So we're going to get maybe, let's see, maybe a spot on each of the, maybe a spotlight on each of these pieces here, maybe underneath. So we can do a spotlight on each one of these wings, like so. I think 2 spotlights will be enough for what we need to do. We can get those connected to the light switch, which is number 5. So spotlight, spotlight. We'll get some electricity to those 2. We need to add some control surfaces on the wings, so we can do them maybe here and here. Here and here. Let's do these ones. And we're going to invert... We'll have the opposite on one side, so we're going to have those ones facing up, those ones facing other direction. Yeah, I guess so. Just thinking. Yeah, I guess we can face them all the way, same way up. So we need negative up, don't we? The negative up. We could even add one for yaw, not for yaw, so for roll. We could add one for roll, but I think just for pitch will be fine. Let's connect those up here and up here and up here and up here, and then we'll connect some other things. So we're going to connect this to our pitch or elevator. Cool, done, 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 done. I also need to check what he's saying on here. Input, no, that's fine. Okay, so pretty straightforward there on that. Maybe some weight in a little bit more weight in the front. So we could replace this with weight blocks. Not that, just that and that. And yeah, let's grab some weight blocks. 2 should be alright, maybe 3. There we go, maybe 4 even. Let's check our weight. Center of gravity is not bad. Maybe a couple more weight blocks. There we go. That should be alright for our center of gravity, which is just over there, so that's alright. What else? Winch. Yes, we need to add a winch in at some point. We'll do a winch system. I'm thinking of doing a rotating one that can like kind of flip in and flip out. I think that's the best way I think I'm going to do that, to be honest. You expected the engines to blow up? Why? Chat, come on. Why would you expect the engines to blow up? Should know me better by now. Okay, so that's all good. I think I wanted to fill this in a little bit. There we go. Let's get that filled in a little bit more. We add a little more detailing here. And actually, no. Winch system we will do in a few minutes. Maybe some windows here at the back could be a good thing to do. So we can get rid of this, close this off, and just do a couple windows. We'll just do the square ones. Window 2x2s, dark gray, simple and easy. Yeah, 2x2 windows over there. I'm happy with that. We could even add door stuff, but that's getting expensive. I know doors are quite expensive at the moment, so I'm not going to be putting any doors in. Winch systems. So what I was thinking, ladies and gentlemen, is to do a winch system on either side. So grabbing some pivots like this and putting them like that. However, we're going to do a thing where we can possibly try and like rotate it in and out, is what I was thinking. So we can rotate it in and out from here. So you can get rid of that maybe. And then have the winch here. So winch CH small winch. So what I was thinking, like something like that, but extended by one more, and then it would rotate out over, lower it down, bring it up, and then rotate it in, is what I was thinking for the winch. So rotate that like that, and then you have the winch systems in there. That's what I was thinking. The music, it's YouTube music. It's pretty straightforward music. But yeah, I kind of took the music and put it into a little bit of a playlist. Hatches and door got cheaper, a little cheaper. Doors got cheaper. When I mean doors, like door frames. A corner piece to a custom door frame is more expensive than a whole hatch. So expensive. It's not worth it for me. Cool. Okay, so we've got that in there. We're going to have some buttons and things. I think I have a winch controller that I'm going to use. Yeah, I've got a winch controller, so we can actually add 2 of those for this build. Let's do the wings here. These are 2 little winch controllers that I like to use. We need to fix the painting. All of this, by the way. 2 little winch controllers I like to use, and we can actually modify them so that we have a, let's see, so we can use this maggle thing to rotate it. So if we go and just delete the maggle, get rid of that, and then put a winch pivot with a number on it and an out, and then that's going to go to a switch box. So that's going to do to a switch box, that's going to go to a number, that's going to go on, which is going to go out as 1, and then off will be 0, so it will return back. This is our up and down of our winch, and then this is going to tell us, so we don't really need this, to be honest, because we don't need to know how much length we have on our winch, because we're using small winches. We could actually switch it over to a large winch. Could be another idea. Maybe we can do that. Bring this back. We could bring these to large winches. Definitely have the space for it. That way we have much longer length. What do you guys think? Large winches? Well, not large, but the smaller ones, or medium-sized ones. Maybe those will be better if we use those. We also need to connect them over to some harnesses. Medium? Okay, we'll go with mediums then. Okay, we need harnesses, so we might as well add the harnesses in right now. How much space do we have though? I also want a way to connect the harnesses directly. I guess we can put a harness in here on like a magnet or rope anchor, and then always move it along whenever we need it. I guess we can do electricity ones, so, or we could even have it outside the creation all the time. No, we'll do it over here. We'll put one inside our creation, maybe just one. What, two? Do I need two? Do I need two? You could also just put the winches outside constantly. Could put the winches outside and make sure they never have to rotate then. That could be an option. I like the idea of rotating them in. So we need to add some harnesses, and we need to find some space for the harnesses. So I'm going to go and put them here for now. We'll figure it out at a later stage, and we'll see what we can do. So let's go and put those over there for now. We're going to grab a harness. How much are harnesses? 150 each. Okay, we can deal with a harness being 150. We need something to obviously separate them from everything else, so we can just put them possibly. Why is that not letting me to do that? The seat. Here we go, and harness. Can I fit two? No, I can only fit one over there. Okay, well, we can do that, delete that, put that back, put that there, and delete that. See if we can put a harness on top of those. So something is, what is interfering with that? This. Now we have that interfering with it. Okay, so maybe we could do it there. And then grab those. But then that doesn't block there. I guess we could do that. And that would allow us to fit in two on there. Let's just paint them also. Reddish color. I want two rescue harnesses, that way I can get in one, and then I can lower both of them down, and then both of them up again. That's the way I'm gonna go with the rescue harnesses, I think. Let's just do some rope. So rope connection there. I mean, we could just connect them directly over to the winches instead of having them hanging. Why not? Let's just connect them directly over to the winches. Make our lives easier. Winch controls. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna add some composite panels. So for now we can just add one, and I'll just mirror it in a few seconds. So we can add one. Oh, I can't even add one there because of this. Maybe here. Sure. Let's add one there, and we're going to do winch up, winch down. We're going to do winch out. And then we're going to do, what's the last one? This is length. That's the length of the winch. So this will be 16 meters. This winch out is going to be a flip switch. Winch down is going to be an arrow facing down, and this will be an arrow facing up. Now we just need to get the composite from those. So 1 is for the length, 2 is for up, 4 is for down. So 2 up, 4 down, 1 is length, so the winch out must be 2, possibly. Let's double check. 3. Okay, so 3. Let's go winch out 3. Cool. Okay, so we've got all those controls, very straightforward. Now all we have to do is literally just click on it and copy it and put another one on the other side, paste that in, connect it, and then I also want to connect the composites from the harness. Do they have harness? No, yeah, they do. Okay, seat harness goes into our electrical cable, and then from there that is going to go through our electrical cable and then back, and then we're going to go and also send it into our winches. So we don't need, we kind of need all of this, don't we? Okay, we're going to make this a little bit bigger. So let's go, oops, upside down. We're going to go here, we're just going to modify this and make it 1 size bigger, because I do want to get the data from the harness so we can control it from the harness. So harness controls, composite in, going in here, and then we're going to do 2 oars. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 3 oars, and then we're just going to once again come over here, add that in. We're going to check what the composite channels are in these. So I think if I'm correct, we just need, I guess we could use up and down, couldn't we? Or 1 and 2. Yeah, let's just use 1 and 2, I think. Let's just use 1 and 2. So we're going to come over here and we're going to do 1 and 2. Done, done. And those are going to get added onto these. So this one goes here. This one's going to go here. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. So 1 is for up, 2 is for down, and then 3 can be for the bringing the winch in and out, for example. So we can just simply go and do an all switch there to there to there. Cool. Okay, so that's fine. So now we should have that control, and that means that we can now copy this and put another one over here. Fantastic. Paint that little black box there. Cool. And then we're going to go from our winch into the input, which is the harness controls, in here to the harness controls. This one is going to go from the composite panel. That's going to go to the composite. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're going to connect the winch pivot over there, winch pivot over there. What direction are those facing? So positive should be out. It is. Cool. We're going to connect winch down over to winch down, winch up to winch up, length to the length, length to the length, up to up, and down to the down. Cool. So that should be everything if I'm correct. Should be, in theory. Might have forgotten something, but I don't think I have, to be honest. We do need to change the speed of these. We're going to make them about 4 on the speed. Cool. And we're going to just make sure we got electricity connected to all of that. So you can see straight away what we haven't connected. So we're just going to go and connect that. Done. Done, done. Cool. That should be everything. Happy days. Okay, let's test that. So you can see those there, and then we should be able to just do that. And then we can do that to bring it out. Nice. And then we can drop it down on... Or we can get inside it, actually, and drop it down. And then when we come back up, We can come back up like this, and then we simply press 3, and that should fold 3. No, 3. Yeah, 4. Okay, I thought I put 3 as a folding. Let's try. Let's see what's gone on there. So 3. That should be, yeah, 3 goes into there, or then we'll go switch. Maybe I need to put it as a negative. No, it should be 0, which is fine to turn it off. It's because we got it as a flip switch on this controller. Okay, so that's fine. So instead, we're just going to do push to. Let's see, hold on, how we're going to do it. So we're going to do push to toggle. So push to toggle on here, and that's going to go there, that's going to go there, that's going to go there. Let's just update this one. So we're going to push to toggle, so that way we can change it from both sides, whereas if we used the flip switch we couldn't. So that's why we're just going to do this. So push to toggle, and that's going to go into there, that's going to go into there, that's done. And then we're going to go onto the harnesses and make sure that 3 is on push, 3 is on push. We're going to do, what else do I need to do? Push, push, push. And this one's also going to push. So flip switch is going to be a push switch, or flip switch, sorry. Push, yeah, button, push. Button on push, and this one's going to be a button on push. Cool. So that should work now. Okay. Happy days. Chat, how are you doing? What's going on? Just make a winch slide out. Yeah, you could, in theory, if you wanted to. The stream started 2 hours and 15 minutes ago. Yes, it did. It did indeed. Okay. Chat, what else? What else do we need? What are we missing, chat? Do we need to obviously mess around with that alt hold system. Well, devs said every 12 weeks they put a major update out. So do the calculation. When did we get the last major update? Add 12 weeks onto it, and that's when we should be getting major update. So soon, I think. Let's adjust that a bit. Let's see if that should be good. Longest live stream for me ever. Nice. Cool. Equipment, tools. Yes. Okay. Cool. Underneath here, guys, what do you think? On the roof? I think we could add some stuff here, maybe. I guess we could put it underneath the seats too. Lights. We have lights. Fire extinguisher. Very important. Very important. You guys know. I guess we can get 2 fire extinguishers maybe over here. So very accessible area for fire extinguishers. What else? Repair tools. Repair. Or torch, should I rather say. Under the seats, yes. I'm going to add them here for now. So we're going to get some torches. We're going to get, what else? So 2 torches, maybe a defib. 1 defib. Just 1 will be fine for now. 1 defib, which we're going to paint in green. Some medical equipment, so meds. No, first aid. There we go, some first aid kits. 4 of those, maybe. Be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else? Defib, first aid, search for equipment. Let's see what else we have. Remote controller, I don't need at the moment. Ropes, I guess I could add some ropes in. Strobe lights, no. Radio signal locator, sure. Might need that in the future. You never know. Maybe a flare gun. Yeah, let's do a flare gun and some flare ammo. You never know when you might need that. What else? Underwater, no. Transponder, no. Radio, no. Radiation detector, no. Night vision binocs. Let's put some of those up in the cockpit for ourselves. So maybe above the pilots so that they can use that at night. What else do we need? A hose for refueling. We need some way to refuel our plane. Maybe a flashlight, spare one, possibly. Maybe a spare flashlight just in case. We'll also connect all of this to electricity later, so we can recharge things. I think we're good. Compass, no. Electricity cable, no. Binocs, no. Okay, we're good. We do need to refuel this creation somehow, so we're probably just going to add a very cheating, simple way of doing it by just putting simple connector on either side. Sorry, guys. Kind of cheating there. But why not? Simple and easy and clean. Cool. So that's done. We can even add a dial if we really wanted to over there for now, but I think we're good with that. Refuel from the fronts. Yeah, we could at some stage. We could do a refueling probe or arm in the front, but for now, I think I'm pretty happy with it as it is. We've kind of, this whole back section is kind of wasted, to be honest. Like, it's not being used at all, but we'll find a nice use case for this back section at some point. Put some cool things in here also. But for now, I think I'm okay with all of that. Just double checking everything else in here. That looks pretty good. What I might do is just paint a little bit more. So paint there, paint there, there, and then paint here too. Just a little bit of painting. Painting doesn't hurt anyone, and it always makes things look better. You guys know that. Cool. So we're just gonna paint some of this up. Cool. Cool. Done. Done, and done. Okay. So that's painted. We got some equipment under our seats. We got some seats there for players. We've got all that done. We've got the cockpits. You could add a cargo ramp. Yeah, we need to at some point. I'm just worried about our cash flow. I want to try and get at least a mission or two done. Firefighting. We've got the fire extinguishers, so we can do firefighting missions. Nav lights, we can, but like, who's gonna see them? Just us. So at the moment, it's not on my top priority of things to add just yet. Although we will do it. We will do it at some point, Alvin. Don't worry. We definitely will put nav lights on at some point. But for right now, I think we're okay. What else? Anything else, ladies and gents? I think we're good. We just need to do another couple test flights to see how things are going on. Oh, we need to connect electricity to all of our equipment that we just added in, because we do want to recharge things at some point. Cool. So we've got that all connected to electricity. Need those. Heater. I guess we could add some Arctic clothing instead of having a do we need heaters? Yeah, let's add a heater. Let's add a heater in. We'll just add one heater for now. I think one will be enough. Cool, and let's just do a button here. Yeah, button. Flip switch. Circuit breaker? Sure. Circuit breaker, and then we can just say that that's going to always be on. And you can use the key switch to turn it on. Cool. That's done. Electrical plug for external power? Nah, not yet. We don't need to recharge, or we have nothing to actually recharge it from, so there's not much point in it. There's nothing that can recharge us. Spotlights, we have spotlights on the wings already. 2 spotlights on the wings. We could add a spotlight underneath the creation, or when we're doing rescue missions. That could actually be a good idea. So we can add a spotlight underneath us. We'll make sure that's like pretty bright. So we're gonna go with like that lighter gray color. And let's do maybe another circuit breaker on the floor. So that's maybe over here. No. Not there. Maybe here. Just one in the ceiling. It's very haphazardly done. So this is going to be for rescue lights. This is for heater. Then the power. This is going to turn the light on always. And then we're going to get electricity from our store over to there. And then from there over there. Cool. Remember to save? Yeah, we're going to save it. Rescue series VTOL. Cool. That's done. That's done. That's done. We'll just fix the painting. And there we go. And that's painted fine. And that's painted fine. Cool. Okie dokies. We could add a little bit more of detailing, but like very little bit, like adding some black on the wings there. Like that much detailing. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else can we do? Scrapper man, hey, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Save, yeah. Fuel crossfeed, nah. The engines are running at exactly the same RPS. They should be running at the same. They should be using at least at the same amount of fuel. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Is there a way to produce energy like a generator? You could build a generator, but in this at the moment there is no generator system in here. We should at least be getting electricity from these. We've got alternators on our modular engine, so they should be. That's a good question. Did I connect? I didn't connect the clutch pressure on these. We need to connect the clutch pressure on those. So I'm going to connect it over to this clutch pressure, which is here. Good spot though. I'm going to connect those up, and same thing on this side. So we actually produce power and we actually cool our engines. Otherwise we wouldn't have cooled them. Okay, yeah, so refueling from one side, yeah, that is true. We would need to get a pipe then underneath here. We need to get a pipe through and underneath and across. At the moment I'm happy to refuel on both sides, I think, for now. We're just doing very basic. We could even, if we wanted to here, we could carry this white up like this. It covers like that whole back section. We could do that. Yeah, why not? Why not? Cool. What else? We could do a line here at the back, like a little red line too. Could be quite cool. Maybe like a line like that. Maybe a little bit thinner. A little red line in the back, why not? Cool. Gimbal camera, can't afford it. Can't afford it. Only have 4,000 left. So we can't afford a gimbal camera at the moment. See why I am reading chats, don't worry. Bubba, hey, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you added backdoor? No, we're not. I'm worried about money, so I'm not going to add backdoor just yet. Medbed, no, not yet. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. So let's make sure everything works for the first time. This actually comes out. Yes, it does. Then we can go down. There's 2. 3 is to drop ourselves back in. Cool, so we actually come inside the creation, we don't fall to our death. So that's good. I think what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to just despawn this, save it, and just sleep until it's bedtime, or until, not bedtime, I want to sleep until it's daytime. I don't know what time it is currently in game, but let's go over to our bed, which should be in here somewhere. There it is right there. Cool. Okay, so it just went nighttime, I think. Yes, it did. Okay, so we're going to sleep until morning. Cool. 6 days left to deliver passengers. That's fine. So that's the Stormlink mod that's reminding us to do all that stuff. Let's jump out of the bed. Should be coming daytime in a few seconds here. And we should be able to start doing a mission, hopefully. Okay. Let's go and spawn our creation back in. Cool. Let's go to a boat who has emergency without an exact location. Oh, that might be a good idea to do that one. Let's get our engines on. Let's get our RPS up. Spotlights, did I connect them? I don't think I connected my... I connected to the lights. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Cool, we should actually be able to do horizontal a little bit. Cool. Got power on the engine. Sure. Be able to move forwards in a few seconds. go. So we're just going to move slowly out of the hangar here. Very nice. So far so good. Let's keep on bringing ourselves out a little bit more. And missions. Okay, so we are here, and apparently there's a mission right here. So we're going to do that mission. Let's see if the alt hold system is working a little better now. I did change a few settings on it. So 4. Oh wow. Yeah, that is much better, isn't it? Seems like we're dropping down. Ooh, we don't have enough power. We have max RPS though. So we might want to play with our gearbox settings again. Blob is back. Hey Blob. It's on 3-to-1 settings. We might even add another gearbox, possibly. Might lower this whole mechanism down by 1 also. Just need to think about it. Cool. So we just changed the settings on the gearboxes, so they should be a little bit more powerful now. Let's turn this on. Let's set RPS up to maximum 20. Let's see how this works now. The alt hold system is working much better than what I was working earlier. Cool. Go forwards a bit. Not that much forwards. Okay, so we're gonna go forwards. Let's get lights on while we're here. Let's get our alt hold on. Let's see how this works. So 4. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That is very overreactive now. That alt hold system goes crazy. Let's just go back here. We're gonna change this to 0. We're gonna change that to 0. And we're going to change that to, what, 0.1 on there. That should be alright. Cool. I think you should add more cylinders. We could. We could also just add more gearboxes, too. Remember, you hear the how that engine's revving? So we could add more gearboxes on, to be honest. But we don't really have much space. That's the thing. As you can see here, we are limited with our space to how much we're working with. We could drop this down a little bit, but... yeah, I think we'll be fine for now. So the alt hold, I think, will be alright. Let's just go and do that rescue mission. A little bit of crashing, but I think we're fine. Okay, let's get that on. Let's get that on max-ish. Backflip, yeah. Can I do a face reveal? No. Let's go and move out of our hangar here. I kind of like the slim profile to it. The helicopter's got. Let's move out of the hangar a bit, so let's put it down there. We can't really raise the props because we're at the max build height, which is the biggest problem here. For some reason I turned my engine off. We're at the max build height, so we can't raise them. So that's why I was saying we could lower them. But the thing is that the more we lower them, the problem then becomes when we are doing horizontal flight, because you'll see that it can possibly hit. Oops! It can possibly hit the ground, which is the other problem that we need to account for, at least. So let's just put this back there. I want to test out the alt hold system again. So we're on 20. It's good. Let's just do 4. So it's not strong enough now. Okay, so we need to play around with our settings. Oh, it looks like it's just trying to go up. Okay, so we do need to play around with the alt hold settings, but it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay, let's take it out of alt hold mode and let's see if we can do let's go up a little bit first. And we'll do a little bit of a horizontal mode here and see if this is going to work. Okay, it's not bad. It's not great either. Seems like we need to play with the sensitivity a little bit. Okay, let's put it back into vertical mode. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad actually. Let's go and do this mission. Yeah, we could limit it. Yeah, we could limit it, exactly. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's see what's going on with this mission. So I can see there's some people down there, which is fine. Let's just bring it over these people. And we'll put our alt hold system on, which will be alright. What's our current alt? 13. Let's drop it down to 14. Let's put the alt hold on, which is 4. Maybe that's too high. No, that's alright, I think. Cool. Maybe we can bring it a little bit lower. Let's do 10. Okay. Let's get out and let's go into one of these winches. So we're gonna go winch out and winch out. So one winch for me, one winch for them. I should have really connected both the seat to both of the winches, to be honest. That's something I should have done. But that's something we can fix later on at a later date and time. We're going to push this one out and then we're going to lower it all the way down. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Oh, actually, no, that one I need for myself. Yeah, how far down is that winch? Just about down, which is fine. So a little bit more down. And then let's go down myself. So we're going to press 2, I think. Yep. 2 to go down. Cool. Okay, what did these people need? I forgot. Cool, that's fine. Let's jump out. What did you guys want? Maybe a rescue? Let's see if I can jump on their boat. Hopefully not get eaten by sharks too at the same time. Can I jump up here, please? There we go. Oh, come on. This is one thing that I really get irritated with in Stormworks, is the head bobbing and also not being able to jump up some of these pieces. What do these guys want? So we are currently here. Rescue 2 casualties to a hospital. Okay, so I just need to rescue you guys. Okay, you can follow me to my helicopter, which is floating away ever so slightly. And you can go here. And I can go there. And now we're going to go up. So 1 should be up. Yep. Let's have to do them one by one. I need to connect those winches up together to have the controls on both. Cool, and then 3 to push ourselves in. Cool, and then this guy can come up. Cool. And you can go in the seat, and this can go back down. Happy days. Okay, is that in the water yet? Oh, nearly. Okay. Cool, so that's out. Let's us go down. So 3 and 2. There we go. So we're going down. We're going a little bit further away from that vehicle, but that's fine. We're not too far. We could also, in the future, is maybe connect a remote control unit, or maybe put like a position hold system in the creation so that our helicopter wouldn't move too far away. I don't know if it's the boat that's moving away or if it's our actual VTOL that's moving away. Let's just grab this last person. Trying to jump up here. This person's nearly dying, so I need to get them in the helicopter ASAP and get some med kits on them. I can always use the defib, but let's get them up as soon as possible. Now I'm slightly worried about this, so let's just bring this up a little bit. There we go. I don't want him to drown in the water. So you can go in there. Okay, so that person is now in the harness, and we can get in our harness. Let's go up. Let's rescue this person. Yeah, I'll label the seat keys at some point. Okay, let's go in. Cool. So now we're in. We can get this up. We also need to get some medical equipment very quickly. This guy is fine with his health, but we need to heal this guy that we're bringing up right now. First we need to get him out of the seat and in here. No, that's a torch. Can you go there, please? Torch is going to go there, and let's medkit this guy. There we go. Cool, so he is fully revived. This is in, this is all in. Everything is good to go. We should be able to take our alt hold off, and we should be able to go back to a hospital, or try and find a hospital at least. So where is the closest hospital to us? There is one down here, and that one looks like the only one. Okay, so we are going to go down to there, if I'm correct. So we're going to go and get our altitude up a little bit. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. And let's go and put it into horizontal flights. Whoa, hello. Okay, proper horizontal flight, please. Cool. So we're going to fly down towards that direction. Yeah, it looks like we need to adjust the sensitivity. But, not bad. Fuel, wow, we're just sipping fuel. Speed is good, battery's good. Okay, so I was worried about the alternators not having enough to do that. But yeah, we definitely need to play with the sensitivity. I might do that in creative mode, is just play with the sensitivity a bit. Because you can see the control surfaces there are flapping quite a bit. But like, really guys, one episode and we've got a fully working VTOL. Obviously, the thing I love about this is we can upgrade this VTOL so much as we carry on with the series. Like, we'll add cameras, we'll add radio stuff, we'll add a door, like a big door at the back. We can add radars, we can add maybe cargo lifting facilities, we can add firefighting abilities in here. Like, there's so many cool things you can add onto the VTOL. Like, it's a great base. Well, that AI helicopter is doing a fantastic job. Okay, let's put this back into vertical mode. And let's bring it down. So yeah, so that's why I think this is going to be such a good survival series. And by the way, guys, for those of you that are hanging around, we're going to be doing the survival series every single Thursday at the same time. Every single Thursday. Every single Thursday. So this is going to be a regular thing on the channel. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Cool. So we're gonna bring it in here. Let's go back into first person. I want to add windows underneath here at some point, or even a camera maybe in a display, but we can't afford that right now. Cool. And we are just about down. There we go. Let's get the engines off. RPS down. Brakes are automatically on, by the way, because we have set that up. And we're gonna get this person. We're gonna get this one out. This one's following me. Don't hit your heads, please. Might need to make this door bigger. Oh, I need to just push this in. That'll be easier. Can you follow me, please? Really? You're gonna get stuck there? Just because that small little thing? Like, wow. You can follow me. And they both follow me. Okay, cool. Let's go in. There's a person waiting for us. We're also going to explore the island, see if we can find any money or anything like that. Any crates. Cool. Hopefully I get some money for this. Yeah, not much. Okay, not bad either. There usually is crates in the back room here, so I'm going to open these doors. Nothing in this one today, nothing in this one today, and yes, there we go. Oh, 8,500? You kidding me? We've just made half of what we started off with. We've just got some money to do some cool things. I don't know if there's any crates around here. I'm going to do a quick look. Usually there is one by the tree over here. We're playing career. Just playing career, man. The only thing I've changed on the career mode is we've got third person. I think it's just better for you guys. Usually there is a crate down here by the tree, so we're going to have a look. I call the NPCs idiots for a reason. Nice. Ah, there is another crate there. Fantastic. How much is this one going to be? What? 7,500? Guys, we're almost back to how much we're on 20,000. Same amount as what we started the survival series off with, and we've We've already got a fully working VTOL, so we're doing good on cash. Very, very good on cash. And you can see there's some people there. Actually, I think those people are part of the Stormlink that we need to move around the islands. The only thing is that we don't have any Stormlink seats on our creation yet. So that's something we need to do in another video. There's a crate floating on the sea to your right. Where? There's some fish and things. Didn't see any crates. Maybe I missed it. You never get crates in career mode? I'm sorry, man. Cool. Let's go back into our helicopter, and so there's something else we need to do over here. So let's go. Apparently a boat has an emergency, so let's try and do this one next. That should be just over on our left. So let's get everything fired up. Batteries at 96. Fuel's good. We can do a few more missions, I think. Okay, we're back up in the air. Let's get our alt hold onto, let's do 100. Let's go up. Cool, so the alt hold actually is working, which is great. Very slow, but it does work. Okay, let's go, and apparently this little crate here, you guys are saying, chat? Are you lying to me, chat? I didn't see any crates in the water. Maybe like a far distance, but it's fine. Guys, it's okay. Let's go and do that mission. So we're going to switch into, let's take our alt hold off, and let's go into horizontal mode. Don't kill me, please. Okay. Oh, there we go. It takes a while, but it eventually gets sorted out. I might want to change the size of the control surfaces on the back. But, cool. Here we are going. Let's try and turn to the left here. Engines are losing power. Yeah, they do. They lose a little power when you switch modes. But they're fine now. Oop. Okay, let's go and see if we can find where this is. We need to fix why the nose is pointing down like that so much. But I think it has to do with the sensitivity of all that stuff that we need to fix at a later point. Also, I can't control, like I can barely control up and down, which is weird. We should be able to see this mission in a few minutes. They're just running at a high RPS. We need to add more gearboxes onto our rotors. But there should be a ship or boat somewhere around here. Yeah, it should be somewhere around here. There we go. There's a boat there. This is having an issue, so we're going to go and rotate towards them. Yeah, the PIDs on the control surface, yeah, exactly, they do need changing. But that's the thing. That's what happens when you use like an off-the-shelf system. There is a chance where you will need to do some modifications. Cool, so we need to rescue 3 kids here. Where's that boat gone? Oh, there is that. We need to rescue 3 of these guys. We're going to go down to a good alt of probably around 10 plus minus, maybe 8 altitude. Let's throw our altitude hold on. We should be lowering in altitude now. We can come directly over there. While we're lowering down, I'm going to get our harnesses out. So harness 1 and harness number 2, and down and down. Get both the harnesses to go down. This one is not apparently going down. Why? This one wants to. Oh, this one will leave this one to go down. Apparently that one's not working, but okay. Where are we currently? Do we need to go? We need to go a little to the left. Okay. Cool. Let's just go and get ourselves lined up directly underneath that if we can. I might actually lower ourselves down a little. What's our current alt? 13. Okay, so that's good. Happy days. We'll just get that directly over there. Cool. Let's jump into our harness, and we're going to use 2. Go down. Let's go and grab some of these kids. Okay, so let's go down the wall. There we go. Cool. Let's go and grab one person. So that guy can go in here. Let's go up. So we're going to press 1. We definitely need to get a hotkey to control that harness also. Definitely need one. Let's go inside. Let's go up. Ooh. Okay, that's one in. Let's bring it down. And let's put that out while we're there. How far is my winch down? Is it? Yeah, winch is good. Let's just bring the winch up a little bit. And while we're here, we might as well just bring the helicopter, or the VTOL, sorry, a little bit closer to where we have everyone. So we don't have to swim that far anymore. We're going to go down now. So 3 out. 3 is out. 2 is down. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna just bring this up ever so slightly before I put someone inside it, just because I don't want them to drown when I put it in. Let's grab this guy. You go in this one. I go in this one, and we go up, which is 1. Cool. Fantastic. 3 to go in. 1, turn that off, and in we go. Up we go. Let's go and put this person in, and then we have to go down for 1 more, and then we'll deliver them over to the hospital. Cool. And grab this guy. In. There you go. It's gonna go down. Yeah, I could tether the VTOL, but I'm gonna put a position hold system on this creation, so that I don't have to worry about that in the future. 3 and then 2 to go down. Happy days, guys! I'm really quite happy with the creation so far. I think it's doing fantastic. Let's just go up a little bit here. Cool. I think it's doing really well. The little VTOL, really well so far. Let's grab this guy here. Cool. There's nothing on here that I need or want, so we're gonna leave it and let's go. You're gonna go there, I'm gonna go in there, and we're gonna go up. That's up, that's done. Cool. Fantastic. Okay, so we are up. We can now close that, get inside. Cool, and let's bring the last person up. We'll probably get our rescue lights on. That probably would have helped us if we had the rescue lights on, but whatever. We'll get it off now. Let's go and grab this up. Cool. 3. There we go. Grab this person. In you go. Health. Okay, so the last person needs a little bit of health. So there we go. Gave them some health. We're good. This is closed. This is closed. Let's go and get in our pilot seat. Let's get our altitude up to like 118. And we're going to take off and we're going to go back to the hospital, I think. How we're on fuel. Guys, is it just me or is that fuel hasn't gone down? Or it has, but like almost hasn't gone down at all. That's hardly gone down. I also maybe want to get some indicator here for our temperature of our engines. That could be quite a useful thing, I think, also. Cool, so we need to go over to the hospital island, which is on that direction. Let's get alt hold off, horizontal flight mode on. And let's go without trying, without crashing here. There we go, cool. Let's go to the right a little bit. Fantastic. You think the fuel's bugged? Well, it's going down. It is definitely going down, but like we're hardly using it. I'm not going to complain. I'm definitely not going to complain. Yeah, it is going down. You can definitely tell it's going down, but it's going so slowly that we could fly for hours in this creation. And I so need to tweak the sensitivity of this VTOL. Vertical mode in 3, 2, 1, now. Go. Cool. And let's go rotate ourselves and let's start dropping our altitude. I also need to do the seats for Stormlink. That's the next thing I need to do. Or I want to do. Cool. I'm gonna go down onto the landing pad in a few seconds. Go down. 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 Slow ourselves down there. And there we go. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's get these people out of here. Cool. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. I could even possibly move one of the winches to come out of a sliding hatch underneath the helicopter. That could be another idea that we could do instead. That will give me a little bit more space. Also, but having the ramp here at the back would probably be quite useful. Cool, so we should get some money for dropping these guys off. I wish they would stop following me. There we go, they did good. So we got some good money for that. Nice. Let's go back to our helicopter. And I think it's time for us to head back to base now. So let's go back in the helicopter. We're going to do throttle up, RPS up. We're going to go up to our desired altitude, which is going to be 118. Cool, everything is starting up again. Yeah, backdoor, yeah, disembarking, backdoor, yeah. Definitely agree with you on that one. Definitely agree. Cool, and then our base is, I think, somewhere in that general direction. Whoa. I'm also liking the idea of having the harnesses inside so they don't go anywhere near the propellers. That's also another very useful thing. So we all know what happens when harnesses get caught up in blaze. Whoa, what's that? Oh, what? Hello? Can you almost save it? Save it, save it, save it, save it. Ooh, chat. Chat. Can I get a hallelujah in chat for that one? Whoa, whoa. Ah, it's because I still have my alt hold on. That's why. That save. I don't know how he managed that. I don't know how we did that, but we managed to save that. We were very, very, very lucky with that one. Very lucky with that, chat. I don't know how we managed to do that. That's definitely going to come up in a highlight video later next week. That was insane, yeah. We're all praying for you. Thanks. You think the blades need to transition slower? Yeah. I'll change the sensitivity of that. I want them to be a little bit more reactive, because at the moment I think I put them to a 1 to 8 gear ratio. So when I press something, it takes a few seconds for it to react. But we're going to change the speed at which it reacts. We also need to fix the stabilization on this, because I can't use WNS. It doesn't do anything at the moment. But it works, I guess. Let's put this back into vertical flight mode. And let's start going down. Now you can hear those engines are revving up quite high. Do I have a VTOL tutorial? Yeah, I think I've got 2 videos on VTOLs. The latest one is on TT's microcontroller, which we actually used for this. It takes all the guesswork. You don't have to do anything. It's got a built-in gyro to it. It does need some tweaking, I think. Like, as you guys can see, we need to do some tweaking here, but it definitely does work, which is really cool. Let's go and land ourselves here, and we are back home. 2 missions done. So happy. So happy with this. Let's get our RPS down. Guys, wow. I'm really happy with the VTOL. I think it's great. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I think it's been a lot of fun. We've had so much fun. And guys, I think we're going to end it there. We're going to end it there for the first episode. We've been going now for 3 hours, which is good. It's really good. Guys, before you leave, just remember we're going to be doing this every single week on a Thursday. So definitely come and watch with us, guys. The series is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be building on top of this VTOL. We're going to be adding Lewis screens. We're going to be adding cameras, displays, rescue stuff. We need to tune the PID. I think I might just do that in creative mode. But guys, episode 3 hours. We got this VTOL. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I can't believe we managed to fly it successfully. Ooh, what's going on with... I can't believe we managed to fly it successfully. Ooh, something's happening with the modular engine. Let's just turn it off. I can't believe we managed to fly successfully. So much fun. This is not going to go in the workshop, guys. You know I don't put stuff that's half finished on the workshop. You know that. This I'm still going to finish, and then it's going to go in the workshop. Guys, once again, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. If you want to get notified as soon as I go live again or post any videos, make sure you click the little bell icon. And if you want to support the channel, there are links. You guys can become members, you can donate, and you can also become Patreon if you guys want to support the channel in any way, means, and forms. If you guys are looking for a cool community to join and chat with, make sure you join the Discord server. It is linked in the video description below. Tons of awesome people. I think we're up to about 6,000-7,000 people in that server now. Absolutely amazing. Cool guys in there. And yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one.